A lot of people, Fram, Crash, have been asking if we would do another, not a give the answers round, but a study round for the Morning X Show Quiz Showdown.
I think we should.
I mean, maybe. Let's see if we get a winner on Monday. All you have to do is listen to the show, sign up at 99x.com. You can win $1,000 from gettinthering.com this Monday at 7:20. We'll quiz you on very surface things that happened on the show. One suggestion, go back and study the podcast.
Yes.
Here we are again, right face to face with the top 5 audio of the week. These are the biggest, the stupidest, the dumbest, the sexiest stories. They all flow through this show. At number 5, it came from Celebrity Sleaze. Some podcast about Boy Meets World or something?
I didn't realize, but yes, there's a podcast called Pod Meets World, and it's about Boy Meets World. But I didn't realize this long feud between Danielle Fishel and Maitland Ward. They got into a tense exchange, but they've been feuding forever.
You had no idea, and that comes in at number 5.
All I'm saying is, these are things I would have wanted to talk to you about, or we could have talked about, had you been willing to give me your phone number. But you wanted to save it to rock the stats. And so, yeah, these are questions I had. If you don't want to answer them, you don't have to answer them.
Have fun with you guys and remember and just to have a good time.
Oh, now you want to only talk about the good times. But when TMZ runs into you randomly on the street, that's the time when you want to drag our names through the mud. But now it should all be about good times.
The mud.
Yes, that is what you have done.
And that was sped up, by the way. I think wherever it get the stores, they did the listen 2x because they're talking like that. Maybe we should do the show like that. We can get done in twice the time or half the time.
That's a great idea.
All right, number 4. This little nugget came out of nowhere. Surprising, Noah Weiland, Scott Weiland's son, dropped a cover of Sex Type Thing that made me wonder something. I'll tell you after you listen. That is stellar.
It's really good. Better than what we heard a couple of years ago.
He came out a year ago with a pop song that was just awful, and it had some...
This one's solid.
It had some tracks that they found of Weiland singing on it, buried in the melodies, but...
Yes.
I wonder if this means we might see an STP with him fronting it. That could work.
You came out with that speculation, and I think it is dead on.
I think that could work.
It's haunting.
It's very haunting. Number 3, Morning X Top 5 Audio of the Week. A Leslie Fram find about going to the bathroom in public restrooms. This is the craziest. I've seen this before and didn't realize what it was. Maybe you have too. It's at number 3, beware.
If you use public bathrooms, stop what you're doing and listen to this. You're gonna need to hear it. If y'all go to the bathroom and y'all have to use toilet paper, women especially, check your toilet paper. You're probably wondering, like, what do you mean check your toilet paper? Well, this is why. This right here is exactly what I'm talking about. This is from needle-using junkies going in the bathroom, taking that cover that's over it off, sticking their needles in there and cleaning their needles. Not all of them will look like this. Not all of them will have little blood spots on it. But if you look in the toilet paper, there shouldn't be no pinholes or anything like that. Not all the times do their needles have blood on it, but if they do, you'll see the red marks. And if they have to stick their needle in there to clean it, you'd be able to tell. So I suggest check your toilet paper before you sit down and use the bathroom, or just bring wipes or your own.
I just had no idea.
I didn't either. That guy's gone viral, and other people have said, oh, yeah, we've known about that. And I was like, what?
If you look at the toilet paper sideways, you can just see all these puncture things. I don't know. Maybe since I'm not a junkie, I didn't think about...
Well, most of the time you try to avoid public bathrooms, so...
Yeah, I go nowhere without wet wipes. No lie.
Yeah, if you got to go, though, you got to go. Some people, like Jimmy, legendary, will drive home from...
He'll drive all the way home.
From another city.
Yeah.
If he has to go number 2. Okay. Speaking of number 2, Alec Baldwin confronted on the street. This video is everywhere. It's really uncomfortable. He's unloading his SUV, and this Trump impersonator comes up. And this is a condensed version, but man, he gets hot.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look, Alec, I will offer you a total pardon, because I want to be friends, right? I want to be friends. I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman. If you kiss the ring, Alec. Kiss the big, beautiful ring. Come on, Alec. She's looking down on me right now, smiling, happy. Thank you for confronting the man who took me out, who killed me. And that's okay.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
No, you realize, but by the
Whoa.
way, no, look at me. I want you to look at me.
Sure.
You got a camera on me here?
The ring? No, it's the ring.
But you realize my kids live in this building, right? But I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
So be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera wasn't here, I'd snap your in half and break your right here. You know that, don't you?
Okay. All right, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen, class act. Believe me. Oh, he's yelling at me. Alec, look, you don't want to attack your favorite president, Alec. Look, I love you. I love you, Alec. He's got more balls than De Niro, that I can tell you. De Niro ran away. Alec confronted. That's good. He's strong, but also he's weak because he murdered a woman. So that's okay, right?
That was just really bad.
I think we would have smacked that guy too.
He's obviously been going to therapy and working on it because the fact that he was able to restrain himself. I did hear that Hilaria chased him around the block after that incident.
Chase the guy?
Yes, and she all of a sudden had her Spanish accent again.
Good for her.
Which is kind of interesting. So that's number 2. Number 1, for a change, is good news. So great to hear from his mouth that he's doing better. And I'm talking about Matthew Sweet.
This is a positive audio.
The first time I tried was really hard, and I thought, I just will never play guitar again. Now I think, well, maybe I'll play guitar again. And I really owe it to Madonna for my rehab and for keeping me going and steady in that. I couldn't have done it without Madonna, without all the fans who supported me, and we're going to do, the best we can, which is what you do in life.
I was so surprised to hear him speaking. You can obviously hear his speech is affected.
But he's speaking, which is amazing.
It is amazing, and he's headed towards maybe picking up that guitar. So great to hear that.
I'm so glad that you replayed that because we all should be thinking about him and helping in any way we can.
Yeah, that's number 1. And why not just jump right into Matthew? Man, wishing you well and bravo from Atlanta up there in Nebraska. That is amazing, the recovery you're making this fast, and I hope it just keeps accelerating. There's your Morning X Top 5 audio of the week.
If you're listening to sports,
if you're looking for an edge rusher, looking for a run stuffer, you're looking for a big-time player in the middle of your defense, you're in luck.
Mixed with pop culture, sprinkled with celebrity interviews.
You hated the title Everybody Loves Raymond.
That's true.
Is it appropriate for you to tell people to hurry it up?
It's appropriate on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Bill Burr is here.
I want to know who you defeated to get that title as best dad ever.
I'm the Gonzaga of dads.
And you're enjoying the Rich Eisen Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.